Hold on, it's back to me.
Hello, Morning Rush regulars. This is Jonathon Rush. That man is Kelly Nash.
Hello there.
So we're doing tomorrow's show today. Everybody having a good hump day? We had some drama in the office. Apparently, we've got a new dictate coming down.
It's always fun to hear other people's drama. Oh, look at the drama! The Palmetto State Armory sign. We almost lost. Put it back behind my head.
Put it back behind your head.
Because we were talking about this yesterday. What are we going to hang behind us?
That's true. We haven't come up with any answers, and then we had to take that video down. We had some audio trouble, so hopefully today we're hearing it crystal clear. Thank you very much. Now, I don't know what happened. We got a new dictate today. Visitors to iHeartMedia, you will have to sign in, and you will wear your identification badge.
You know what I was asking myself, because I couldn't say it in the meeting?
No.
Was who's going to sign in JT? Because,
You are.
And more importantly, who's going to sign in Sydney, the dog? And give Sydney the badge.
We're going to give Sydney a permanent badge.
Sydney one time came in here, and Ron Hill watched it.
Yes.
Our general manager watched it. As Sydney jumped up on the board and shut the station off. And we just sat there like, but it's JT. What are you going to do?
Yeah. What are you going to do? Kick one of the biggest advertisers out of the building? Yes. Now with a new policy.
Dictate, that's what we're going to do?
I thought that I'll tell you what, let's just get back to office drama.
Okay.
So that's kind of a drama, but then we have personalized drama going on always. We have a lot of girls, and we're about 50-50, don't you think? No, we got more guys. It's probably 70-30.
We have more, well, in programming we have more guys. In sales we have more women. Right?
That's true.
I think.
So overall, it's probably 70-30, something like that.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to point out only girls have drama. That's certainly not the point. As a matter of fact, that was the issue. See, you get all guys together, you got a whole different kind of drama. Then we got co-ed drama up here as well.
Well, and this was all started by The View, the TV show The View, and how their behind-the-scenes drama is now leading to on-air drama.
As if they didn't have enough already.
Yeah, and people are quitting and leaving the show, and they want other people to quit and or be fired because of the drama that's happening. So we just want to hear what's happening in your office. Who is causing the drama? Would you like them fired?
There's always a kingpin to the drama.
I actually, not here. I can't recall it happening here, but I can remember it when I worked at Universal Records. I actually enjoyed the drama.
Well,
I didn't cause it. I didn't participate in it. I just watched it. It was fun.
That's why nobody complains really about the drama kings and queens.
Yeah.
Because they like them.
It's
it
like
makes
a
it
reality
fun.
show.
Yeah, exactly.
In your office.
Right there, live, and you can be part of it.
Commercial.
Or if you're like us, you try to stay out. You're just a catalyst for it. It's what we are.
Oh, you like to go by and drop little bombs?
Just
Do you
catalyst.
know what Tiffany said about you?
All right, so we got that. I want to talk about that tomorrow. What else is on the agenda? I know we got.
Should we talk about Clemson's football schedule that was just announced today? How sweet it is.
We could
just to tick off Rob, who's in the building right now.
Yeah, but we're about what? We're about 70-30 again on the drama for football. We're about 70% Gamecock fans and 30% Tiger fans, and I don't want to get into that tomorrow.
All right. Well, it's up on the schedule, or excuse me, it's up on the Morning Rush blog if you want to see it.
Yeah, that's good. We can keep it there.
There is a trick to getting more likes on your pictures. Now, that's actually sort of part of our job here, which is weird because Jonathan and I are not necessarily the most prolific of social media users.
No.
Yet we're supposed to be. So we're working to get better.
I need to get better at it.
Posting better Instagram, better tweets, better Facebook. I guess we'll make the switch over to TikTok pretty soon, Snapchat, all that stuff. We're trying to get involved in all of it because the iHeartMedia people say the people want access. They want to know everything about you at all times. So we're trying. We're doing the best we can. But with that being said, you post a photo, and it's rather disappointing if you post a photo and you get like 4 likes, and you're like, wait a second, I got 2,000 followers and only 4 of them like this photo?
We have so many people now counting. They're actually grading their life story by the number of likes they get.
Well, according to a place called Ronan, which I'm not familiar with, Ronan University in New Jersey, Dr. Seong Hong has written a paper studying social media likes. And she says...
Get a selfie with him, Tumbleweed? Okay, never mind, go ahead.
The Dr. Hong says that studies in self-presentation suggest excessive intent toward others to only think positively of an individual's self-image triggers reluctance to engage. Now that's very big words and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically what they're saying is if you're posting selfies,
Right.
they don't like it. More importantly, if you're posting selfies with filters, they actually documented.
Oh, Tumbleweed loves all the filters
with
he
the
puts
filter
on.
gets less likes than the ones without the filter. They'd rather see the blemishes.
No more
And
filters, Weed.
I'm looking directly into our new camera. I
Yeah.
will tell you this. I'm always going to use a filter because I don't like to see the blemishes in my own face.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I'd rather have less likes in a nice photo. That's just me.
Gotcha.
But then they go on to say that what they really want to see is you enjoying yourself. In other words, if you could post pictures of yourself engaging in family activities, hobbies that you like to do, if you're a golfer, a gardener, or whatever it is, they like those pictures and they get lots and lots more likes.
Well, now this is gonna demand that persons who are driven and get their gratification out of life through likes, they're gonna really have to, because before all you had to do was sit at the red light. I used to love to see girls do this. You sit at the red light and you go. They do that like 50 times in the course of one red light till they get the perfect selfie. And then they put it up, and I don't know if they caption it, sitting at the red light. I don't know what they do with it. But those aren't generating the likes. You need to have pictures, which is not necessarily going to be a selfie. Are we going to start trending away from the selfies where I told it like this?
You know what else I hope?
If you want an action shot, I can't always get that in a selfie.
I believe it's dying,
Okay.
but I'm not sure yet. But I hope it is something started, I don't know, 5-10 years ago, whenever the whole selfie trend started, where people would post a picture of themselves, like you said, they're sitting at a table. They're not
Right.
doing anything exciting. And then they would put out some sort of quasi life inspirational type of comment.
Mm-hmm.
And people loved it at the beginning. I don't know why people were so into that for a while, but it was just like, something about, you got to have, it'd be like a glass of wine, and
Okay.
a man cannot live by bread alone, or something like that.
Okay.
It'd be like toasting anything. People loved it. Now, thankfully, it's dying off. I think people have kind of run out of all the statements that they can make. And
We've been through, I think, the entire.
all the words that couldn't be
All
put
the
together in
quotable
every
quotes.
combination
Yeah.
have now been used by the internet. But you're not inspiring anybody. Like they're holding up a pen and they're like, writing the next chapter of my life.
Some of
Get
those
the
are.
hell out of here with that.
Yeah. Get out of that crap. I want to go back to this, like Kelly described. So, this went out in a family group text. A1 steak sauce. Do you see this one?
See it. No, what does it say?
Yes, a picture of A1 steak sauce, and right at the top of the jar it says established in 1863.
Okay.
So here's the meme. So in the middle of the Civil War, someone was like, "You know what this country needs is a delicious steak sauce."
That will unite the North and the South.
For all we know, this is what ended the Civil War.
Thank you, A1.
steaks. Thank you, A1. Now that's funny.
That's their next ad campaign.
Yeah, that's better than a picture of you sitting on your Florida room reading the Bible. You got a selfie of you, a little snapshot with Jesus here. See the red letters? And it says something like, trying to regain my morning balance. Shut the hell up with that.
Yeah. How about these ones? You see these all the time. Taking time to educate myself.
Yes.
An important thing to do. Or
Yes.
Shut up, yous, as Archie Bunker would say.
Hey, something though? We had another story where people are going through DTs in school. And I think we're seeing our senators, if you're not following the impeachment hearings, I understand why. But just know, during the impeachment hearings going on in the Senate, senators are not allowed to use electronics at all. No smart watches, no smartphones. They can't even have food. You can have milk or water. Those are your choices. And they have to be, so they can stay focused on the testimony. Well, now we got children in schools, or kids in schools, that are going through DTs because they can't use their smartphones. We got these schools now are starting to have a stronger implementation on the smartphone ban. And we have kids that are having to go see the counselor because they feel like they're totally detached from society while they sit in an institution currently holding 1,300 people. They feel lonely.
Well, and I thank Senator Marco Rubio for bringing our attention to this. It was a Wall Street Journal story, and he tweeted it out yesterday, being the 21st of January. Today, senators begin to experience device separation anxiety, a condition that already afflicts millions of American students. And then you read the Wall Street Journal story that he linked to. I don't want to minimize it. because
Okay.
I've never lived it. You know, you and I and anybody, over the age of 30 or so,
Right?
we spent most of our lives
Passing notes in class.
or without electronic devices in
Right.
our hands. I had the Coleco football game in 7th grade, which was literally 6 dots. 3
Yes.
on offense, 3 on defense,
remember
1
that.
against each
Yeah.
other. But that was like the extent of, and if our teacher said, give it to me, it wasn't a big deal. But if I guess we've done something to our brains now, where if they've been wired, and I remember thinking this the first time I saw somebody post a video of a 3-year-old,
Mhm.
or maybe it was even younger than that, and the girl was looking at a magazine,
Yeah.
and she's changing, like, she was trying to change the pages and swipe it, and she was able to change the pages, but then she wanted to see the picture bigger, and she couldn't make it bigger. And she was like, and she would like look at her finger, like, what am I doing
What's
wrong?
wrong with my
Why
finger?
is this not getting bigger?
It's not working.
I can't see the picture good enough. And so we have
That
done
was a great
something to
video.
ourselves, and I'm not saying it's natural or unnatural, and because people want to get into that argument.
Right.
I'm not into that argument. I'm just saying that's the reality.
Well,
where we are.
here's
is
the
if you're
reality.
A 13-year-old, you grew up on social media, and you
Right.
grew up with the access to Wikipedia and all that
Well,
other stuff, and it's gone while you're at school.
Here's the reality. In the new budget bill for South Carolina, there's certain education dollars that are going to be doled out to schools who implement a smartphone ban. So it's coming. That conversation's coming back. We may have entire graduating classes going through DTs next year in school.
Well, and if you have, I don't know why we haven't always had the smartphone ban. I mean,
Well,
it
you're
would seem
supposed
like
to.
You could always, and if it's for those parents, and I hate these helicopter parents who are like, I want my little snowflake.
They're now called
drop of a
lawnmower
dime."
parents.
What are they called?
Lawnmower.
Why is that?
The helicopter's gotten that low to
Oh,
the ground now.
they're
So
not hovering
lawnmower.
around them all the time?
Exactly.
They're chopping them off. Well, the point I'm making is that if that's the reason,
Yeah.
think about. You can always get a hold of your kid. It's just one more step. You have to call
Right.
the front desk at the
Right.
school, and then the school, like they did up until about 2004.
All I'm telling
will
you
walk
is-
down the hallway and say, "Johnny, your parents need to speak."
It's part of the budget talk. And if you're a student and you're watching this, if you think that you're not going to suffer that, you have obviously never been between $1 and a school administrator, because you will get trampled. So we're going to find out what's going to happen with that. Let's talk about that tomorrow at about 7:10.
All right, and I think that should wrap it up for today.
All right, listen, have yourself a great, remember you can always reach out to us. We want to hear your voice on the line at 978-9267, 978-WCOS. And you can reach out on social media, something going on in your office, maybe some drama or a topic we haven't discussed. You want to hear us talk about it so you can chime in, that'd be great. And we'll do that tomorrow morning on The Morning Rush.